Hi, I'm Megan, welcome to my channel, and in today's video I'm going to be hemming all of these t-shirts. So one of the YouTube channels that I really like to watch is Sydney Graham's channel. I will link her down in the description. A couple weeks ago I was watching one of her videos on how to hem a t-shirt, and it dawned on me, why have I never thought to hem any of my t-shirts? I have so many of them and they don't all fit great. So that's what I'm going to do today, hem every single one of these t-shirts. There are like 10 of them. Let me count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There are 8 of them. I was wrong. That's still a lot of t-shirts. I'm not going to hem them exactly like she did. I have a little bit of a different technique, but I just thought that I would share that with you guys today. So without further ado, let's get these t-shirts done. I'm going to be hemming these shirts in such a way that I can keep the original hem. The first step is to put the shirt on and fold up the bottom. You'll see here that I keep flipping the hem down. When I'm looking at my hemline, I'm not looking at where the fold of the t-shirt is. I'm actually looking at where the hem is going to hit on my body. So once I have an idea of where I want that to be, I place a pin where the hem meets the t-shirt like this. And now I can kind of fold the excess t-shirt fabric up underneath with the hem hanging down. So this is what my t-shirt is going to look like when I'm finished. I'm going to take this off and repeat the same thing with all my other t-shirts. Using a measuring tape, I'm going to measure from where the t-shirt is folded at the bottom up to where the hem meets the t-shirt. And I'm just going to use the measuring tape to make sure that the extra fabric is the same length all the way around. And again, I'm placing pins right where my t-shirt meets the hem. And repeat with the other shirts. Because the fabric in a t-shirt is a knit, stretchy material, I'm going to be using a ballpoint needle and a zigzag stitch. The reason I'm doing this is because the stitches will then be less likely to break when the fabric is stretched. If I was to use a regular straight stitch and a regular all-purpose needle, the stitching can rip out much more easily. I'm also going to be using matching thread for each of my t-shirts. So I wound up using these settings on my machine for the zigzag stitch, and here is a little sample of what that looks like. A narrow zigzag. Starting at the side seam, I'm going to line my needle up so that I'll be stitching about 1/8 of an inch away from where the hem meets the t-shirt. Back stitch at the start and the finish, and so all the way around. Repeat for the rest of the t-shirts. So now I've sewn all the way around my t-shirts, and it's time to trim away the excess fabric and finish my edge. There's several different ways that I can do this. The first way is simply to cut the excess fabric away with a regular pair of scissors about 1/8 of an inch away from the stitching that I just made. Knit fabric does not tend to fray like woven fabrics do, so you could leave the edge just like this if you wanted. The t-shirt that I'm wearing is a great example of this. It has an unfinished edge and it looks like this. It doesn't fray at all. I've had this for a few years and wear it all the time, and it looks no different than the day that I got it. If you wanted to use a pair of pinking shears, cut all the way around about 1/8 or 1/4 inch away from the stitching. This is even less likely to fray, and it will give you an edge that looks like this. You could also cut the fabric away at about 1/4 inch and then use a zigzag stitch over the unfinished edge, and that will give you something that looks like this. Another option is to use a serger if you have one. The nice thing about a serger is that it will cut the fabric and finish the edge at the same time. Just run the excess fabric into the serger, level it out so that the hem is up against the presser foot nice and even, and then continue to serge all the way around, and it's going to cut the fabric away and finish the edge at the same time. Here's what that will look like. Now, we could stop here if we wanted, but I'm going to do a couple extra steps so the finish on this is a little bit nicer. First, I'm going to use my iron to press the seam allowance up toward the shirt. Next, I'm going to top stitch about 1/8 of an inch from the seam that I just made here. And what that's going to do is secure the seam allowance to the shirt to keep the hem from flipping inside out, and it's going to give a nice top stitched finish. So again, I'm just going in with that same zigzag stitch as before. I'm top stitching about 1/8 of an inch from the seam to secure that seam allowance to my t-shirt. And when it's all said and done, this is what it's going to look like. So here we go, all the t-shirts are done. They turned out great. This white one here, I wanted to hem because there's some stains on it. I realized a little late that there's a stain down on the hemline. So what I'm going to do is just cut it, and it's gonna have a raw edge just like the shirt I'm wearing now. So I'm going to use a ruler and scissors to just mark a straight line across the armpits. And then I'm measuring down with my ruler at equal lengths above where it's stained, marking a line straight across and then cutting away the bottom of the fabric. So here's what that t-shirt looks like. It's pretty short, especially when I put my arms up. It is what it is, it'll do the job. And then I have all these scraps here. I'll save them and use them for rags. That's it, these turned out great. They are not all exactly the same length. That's completely fine. I'm really pleased with all of them. Each t-shirt only took me between 5 and 10 minutes to do. The difference in time between t-shirts came down to how I decided to finish the edge once I cut off the excess fabric. So for example, just cutting it off with a pair of scissors is a lot faster than doing a zigzag stitch to finish the raw edge. So I was able to do all of these t-shirts while also filming the process in 2 hours. So anyway, here's your sign to hem all of your t-shirts so they fit more comfortably. So if you want to see the video that inspired me to do this, I will link that down in the description, along with a link for Sydney Graham's channel. Please go over and check her out. I really enjoy her content. And if you enjoyed this video, please be sure to give it a like so I know to make more videos like this one in the future. And don't forget to subscribe to keep up with those future videos. I will see you all in the next one. Bye.